Ryu Dane's painful truth, the breakup that dragged Yoona and Chi Min into a shocking love triangle. Welcome back to our channel. Today's story has shaken the entire Korean entertainment industry. After weeks of silence, speculation, and endless online theories, actress Ryu Dane finally broke her silence, revealing the painful truth behind her breakup with actor Chi Min. But what shocked everyone even more was that Yoona's name unexpectedly surfaced in her confession, turning a quiet breakup into one of the most talked-about emotional storms of the year. This isn't just gossip. It's a story about love, silence, timing, and the heavy price of fame. 1. The heartbreaking revelation that shook K-biz. For months, fans had wondered what happened between Ryu Dane and Chi Min, who were once known for their quiet, genuine relationship. They rarely appeared together in public, but were often described as deeply supportive of each other. Then, almost overnight, rumors spread that they had parted ways, and both sides chose to stay silent. That silence ended when Ryu Dane agreed to a rare, emotional interview. Her voice trembled, yet her words carried the weight of unspoken years. She didn't come to accuse or expose. She came to tell the truth, no matter how much it hurt. When asked about the reason for their breakup, Ryu Dane paused, took a deep breath, and said softly, "Sometimes people grow apart when someone new walks into the picture." Those words were enough to send shockwaves across the media. Within seconds, reporters exchanged glances. Viewers watching live knew exactly what she meant, that someone new might be Yoona. 2. Ryu Dane's emotional confession. As the interview continued, Ryu Dane spoke with a calm honesty that cut deeper than anger ever could. She didn't name anyone, yet every line seemed to point toward something everyone had quietly suspected. She said, "It wasn't about betrayal. It was about change. You can feel when someone's heart is no longer where it used to be." The host grew silent. Cameras zoomed in on her eyes, filled with both sadness and resilience. The moment she mentioned Yoona indirectly, the atmosphere in the studio changed. It was no longer an interview. It became a public heartbreak unfolding in real time. Social media exploded within minutes. Hashtags like #RyuDaneTruth, #Chi Min Breakup, and #Yoona Involved dominated trending charts. Fans began dissecting every word, every expression, every tear she tried to hold back. 3. The quiet love that once was. Before this emotional storm, Ryu Dane and Chi Min were considered one of the most grounded couples in the industry. They had known each other before fame, supporting each other through long nights of auditions and early failures. Those who worked with them described their bond as humble but deep. But everything began to shift when Chi Min started filming the romantic drama Bon Appetit, Your Majesty, alongside Yoona. On screen, their chemistry was undeniable, playful, tender, and emotionally charged. Fans flooded online forums, saying, "Their connection feels too real to be acting." At first, it was harmless shipping, until it wasn't. Behind-the-scenes clips surfaced showing Chi Min's small gestures toward Yoona, holding an umbrella for her, offering his jacket, standing protectively beside her in crowded sets. It was the kind of care that fans of Ryu Dane recognized all too well, once directed at her. Rumors spread like wildfire, and while both actors denied any romantic involvement, the undeniable warmth between them became the talk of the town. 4. The media storm after the interview. Ryu Dane's emotional revelation poured gasoline on an already burning fire. Within hours, the phrase, "He told me he was grateful, but he didn't say he was sorry," became the most quoted line of the night. It wasn't anger, it was quiet pain. Netizens flooded comment sections with heartbreak emojis and lengthy interpretations. Some said it was proof that Chi Min had emotionally moved on. Others believed Ryu Dane was still in love, but finally accepting the inevitable. The #Ryu Dane breakup truth climbed to the top of South Korea's most searched list. Online forums turned into emotional battlegrounds. One side defended Chi Min, saying relationships simply fade over time. The other believed that Yoona's growing closeness to him was the turning point. A post with over 2 million views read, "He didn't say sorry because he didn't think he was wrong. That's what hurts the most." 5. Agencies try to contain the damage. In the chaos that followed, both management agencies were forced to respond. Chi Min's agency issued a short statement. "It was a private relationship. We ask for understanding and respect for the individuals involved. Yoona's agency also broke their silence, but with even fewer words. She has nothing to do with their personal matters. Yet, these vague replies did little to calm the storm. In fact, they only fueled it further. Fans interpreted their neutral tone as strategic avoidance, while gossip programs called it a textbook PR move to protect public image. The more the agencies stayed quiet, the louder the speculation became. 6. Fans revisit every moment. The internet turns detective. Soon, the internet transformed into an investigation board. Old behind-the-scenes videos from Bon Appetit, Your Majesty resurfaced everywhere. Fans slowed down frames, analyzing glances, smiles, and body language between Chae Min and Yuna. A TikTok edit titled, "The Look That Says Everything," gained over 10 million views overnight. It showed Chae Min watching Yuna speak during a press conference, eyes soft, lips slightly curved into a quiet smile. The caption read, "That's not acting. That's love." On YouTube, compilation videos titled, "Proof That Chae Min Fell for Yuna," accumulated millions of views, while comments overflowed with heartbreak for Ryu Dane. "She's the woman left behind," one user wrote. "And she deserves so much more." Despite efforts to stay respectful, the internet had chosen sides. 7. Ryu Dane's poised response to the chaos. A few days later, Ryu Dane was spotted at Incheon Airport. She wore a beige coat, no makeup, her expression calm yet distant. Reporters approached her, asking if she regretted speaking out. She stopped, turned toward the cameras, and said quietly, "No." The truth needed to breathe. That single line became iconic, quoted by journalists, reposted by fans, and even printed on fan art as a symbol of dignity in heartbreak. Her poise under pressure earned her respect, even from those who once doubted her motives. She wasn't playing the victim. She was simply telling her truth. 8. Chae Min and Yuna break their silence, in their own ways. While the public demanded answers, Chae Min remained silent. He was seen attending a script reading, looking focused yet visibly tired. Insiders revealed that he had been under immense emotional strain, caught between protecting his privacy and the public's demand for transparency. "He's not the kind of person to speak hastily," one crew member said. "But he's definitely affected by everything happening." Yuna, meanwhile, continued with her scheduled appearances, maintaining her signature grace and professionalism. Yet the media attention was relentless. Cameras flashed brighter. Microphones drew closer. When asked gently about the rumors, she smiled and said, "I hope people focus on our work. There's so much effort behind what we create." Her calmness impressed many, but for others, it only deepened the mystery. Was it genuine composure or a careful PR response? 9. The public takes sides. In the days that followed, fan communities fractured. Supporters of Ryu Dane praised her bravery and emotional honesty. Yuna's fans, on the other hand, expressed frustration that she was being unfairly dragged into something she never addressed directly. Chae Min's fanbase split in two, those who defended his right to silence, and those demanding that he clarify the truth once and for all. The situation turned into a social phenomenon, dominating news cycles and sparking online debates about ethics, privacy, and empathy in celebrity culture. Some called it a modern tragedy, while others saw it as a reflection of how easily private pain becomes public entertainment. 10. The story beyond the scandal. Weeks have passed, yet the echoes of Ryu Dane's confession continue to ripple across the industry. What began as a breakup interview has evolved into a nationwide discussion about emotional honesty and the vulnerability of stars under constant scrutiny. Ryu Dane, through her quiet strength, became an unexpected symbol of grace. She didn't blame. She didn't accuse. Instead, she showed that heartbreak can coexist with dignity. Her words, "Love doesn't always end the way we plan it, but that doesn't mean it wasn't real," captured something universal. It reminded people that behind every headline, there are human hearts still trying to heal. As for Chae Min, he remains an enigma, balancing rising fame with the weight of public curiosity. Some say his silence is guilt. Others say it's respect. Either way, he has become a case study in the complexity of modern celebrity relationships. Yuna, who never asked to be part of this narrative, continues to carry herself with calm professionalism. Whether she is unfairly accused or silently enduring, her presence has become both the center and the calm of the storm. 11. Legacy of a modern love story. This isn't just a scandal, it's a portrait of how love, fame, and misunderstanding collide under the spotlight. It shows how a single sentence, "Sometimes people grow apart when someone new walks into the picture," can ignite a wildfire of interpretation in the digital age. Fans continue to analyze their every move, matching accessories, synchronized captions, coincidental travel dates. Every coincidence becomes a clue, every silence a statement. But beyond all the speculation lies something raw and human: the pain of losing someone you once believed would always stay. Ryu Dane's story is no longer just hers. It has become a mirror reflecting the fragile nature of modern relationships, especially when millions are watching. 12. The final reflection. As the industry slowly moves on, the emotional impact of this story lingers. Entertainment programs still revisit the Ryu Dane interview, calling it one of the most powerful celebrity moments of the year. Her quiet voice became louder than any scandal, her restraint more memorable than any accusation. In the end, this isn't just about who loved whom or who walked away first. It's about how easily love can be lost, how silence can be misunderstood, and how the world can turn private heartbreak into a public spectacle. Whether Chi Min and Yuna's connection was ever real or merely a product of powerful on-screen chemistry, one truth remains unshaken: Ryu Dane spoke from a place of truth, and that truth, however painful, set her free.